Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of One Star Winery Reviews. Martha and I are here to do some laughing and making fun of some people. So, how you doing, Martha? I
I'm good. I
can't
was just trying to adjust my desk.
up and down, up and down.
Yeah. I realized I hadn't fixed it from before, and I'm like, oh
Uh,
my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
I'm
Hi.
doing great. I'm doing great. I wish I were having a glass of wine right now. Then I could that would explain whatever just happened.
Well, even I don't have a glass. It is only like 9 in the morning here. So, I at least try to wait till, I don't know, 11? No.
Oh, no, you
No.
don't. I've been with you.
All right. So the last time we met, we were in beautiful Saint-Emilion in France.
Yes.
And we thought it would be fun to kind of come back to the United States, but do a little weird region. And so we talked, I honestly didn't remember if we talked about Hawaii or Alaska, but I went to Alaska.
Oh, yay. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. So we are going to go to Alaska, but unfortunately, we do need to make a little detour because there were pretty much only four wineries in Alaska,
Oh,
and three of them were either closed temporarily or permanently. So
I mean, do we care if they're closed? I guess we do. Just in
So,
case
and there
someone ever
really
wants to
were,
use this as a travel guide.
right, right. And there just weren't really many reviews of anything. So
Oh.
I did want to stay in Alaska because I was like, oh, I do love Alaska. It was one of Mike's and my favorite trips ever. So I thought we would do a little detour and just juxtaposed to wineries, breweries.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
that's tangential.
Yes, right. And so, there is the saying that it takes a lot of good beer to make great wine. So I figured we
Right.
can we can take that leap, that little leap of faith.
Yes, yes. Why not?
Yeah.
They
And
probably
us
serve pizza too,
that
which we know is around the
they do.
country.
We'll
Pizza at a
see.
winery is very well
Pizza.
known.
Okay. And so yeah, so Mike and I, when we went to Alaska, we had a blast. And on the last day, we rented just regular bikes because there's so many biking trails out there on the road and dirt and everything. So we just rented a bike and we're like, well, when do we need to have them back by? He's like, well, I close at like 5. We're like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just before I come back tomorrow morning, just bring them back here.
Yeah.
So
Welcome
that
to Alaska.
welcome to Alaska. What are you going to do with it, right? And so we did, and we basically biked from brewery to brewery. That
Oh,
was what our
really?
tour thing was. So I have sampled some of these beers,
Oh, so
you know.
we're retracing your steps a little bit or
Well,
your
not them
wheels?
all, but a couple.
Oh,
Replacing my wheels.
fun.
Yes, yes. Not all of them, but two, I think. Two of these we've actually physically been in. And then I was like, did we leave a review? But I didn't feel like scrolling all the way back to see if there was a review. So,
Yeah, it wouldn't have been 1 star, right?
no, it would
No.
not have been because honestly, we had a blast at every single one that we went to. It was amazing. A lot of rooftop ones and just so many different options to choose from. So we had a
So the
blast.
sub headline here is if you go to Alaska, go on a brewery tour.
Go on a brewery tour. I do. I think it's a good option. It's a good option. All right. So we're going to start off with a pretty popular one, and one we did go to, Anchorage Brewing Company. Nice, clever name. Tells you everything you need to know right then and there,
Where is it?
right?
It's in Anchorage. What do they serve? Beer.
Beer. So this is located at 148 West 91st Ave in Anchorage. It has 4.7 stars out of 355 reviews. There was no about us. I actually even went to their website and there was no about us on their website
It's the
either.
same as the bike guy. They're like,
Yeah,
what do you need to
whatever.
know? It's
Yeah,
beer
it's beer,
in
right?
Anchorage.
In Anchorage. Just show up and drink beer, right? So we're going to start off with a couple of these 5-star reviews so we get the footing of what the average person kind of thinks. Here we go. We have MFF at Gmail. Just hosted a wreath class and we had the best time. Two exclamation points. Darcy and crew were legends, blown away by all of the staff who were so kind, accommodating, and delivered top-notch customer service. Wow, wow, wow.
Reef, like REEF.
What am I reading? Whoa,
Class.
class.
Just hosted a reef
Reef
class.
class. Reef.
Reef, like, okay.
Reef. That's my Jersey accent. Come on, you should be
I'm
used to
like,
that.
you reef. I know. I'm so sorry. I've just
You
never
reef
heard you say reef before.
that?
Okay. Like,
Reef.
okay.
So
So, like,
around Christmas time,
okay, great. Sorry.
I'm
I was just
guessing.
like, because I've never been to Alaska and I'm always surprised by things because of what I thought as being an elementary school student, what Alaska was. And so I thought, oh my gosh, does it get warm enough that they can s- snorkel? Right. So, anyway,
Okay. Wreath. I don't know if it actually was Christmas, but something along that lines,
sure. It could
some
have been a
decorative
harvest
thing.
wreath. It could have
Right.
been
Could have
anything.
been Valentine's Day wreath.
Yeah.
Anything. Yes. Yes. But wow, wow, wow. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
wow. Okay. All right. On to Drew Campbell. Ivan and Victoria took care of us. We were late arrivers about 40 minutes before closing. It's Hivan, not Ivan. Hivan was all smiles and happy that we were familiar with the beers. Now,
Oh.
40 minutes. Chug that pint
I
back,
feel
and
like
we're all
Anchorage
good.
Brewing Company might be a beer that we all know, right?
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Um, And so, in terms of that, he continues. We get Anchorage down in Texas, but to visit the mothership was a whole new level.
Yeah.
Two thumbs up, baby. Right? This is a must-do brewery for any craft beer aficionado who visits Alaska. That's rave reviews.
Yes, yes.
Right?
5 stars all the way.
5 stars.
Name calling people out and everything.
Yeah,
Name
right.
checking them.
Taking names and everything, right? Which is usually only when you want to complain.
Right,
Um,
exactly.
all right. So Giovanni Treo, great beer, highly underrated in the area, but legendary in real beer drinking markets like Wisco. I don't know if that's
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Um, Finally got to the facility and was extremely happy with the service and the solutions of the fermented sort. Thanks to Sean for an impromptu tour. Patio with fire pit tables, outdoor garden, upstairs area with cornhole were unbelievably fantastic. 100 out of 10 would come back.
Oh, I mean, these people love this place.
Yep. Right?
I can't
Absolutely.
wait to hear what people have to complain about.
Absolutely. All right. So, where do we go? Oh, wait. How did I lose myself here? We're going to have to edit this part out because I lost myself. Okay, here we go. So we have, it's legendary beer. Sean goes above and beyond. There's cornhole. It is considered good beer in Wisco. Where
It's
is
a
there any other? It's a
paradise.
paradise. But
Dun dun dun.
dun, 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 Colin Totten, whelp.
Oh, Colin.
WELP,
Oh,
whelp.
God.
If you're a cat person, this is the place for you. Every beer tastes like they brewed it in conjunction with a dirty litter box. It's laughably bad. Please do better. Tried 5 drinks, bought one out of pity, and couldn't finish it. The fire pits are nice, but nicer if there was a drinkable beer. Heading to King Street, 10 out of 10.
Colin, you might want to see your doctor. You may have a sinus infection, right? If everything tastes like cat piss to you,
Then, yeah,
uh,
maybe there's something
it
else
might be a
going on.
Colin problem.
It's a Colin problem, not an Alaska Brewing problem.
Yeah. You're that or he owns King Street.
That is true. That is true. That is true. I tried 5 drinks. I bought one out of pity. You know what? If you've tried 5 drinks and nothing is good, just say thank you, give a tip,
Yeah.
and go someplace else.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and
It's not
honestly,
for me.
yes. And honestly, I've been to places that like I tried two and the person was like, well, you're gonna buy something? I'm like,
Oh, goodness.
okay,
Well,
you
I
know.
mean, I just think that it's like going to the ice cream place. I do try a bunch of things,
Mhm.
but I know I'm going to buy something because
Something,
there's no bad ice cream.
right?
I guess if Colin had more drainage, I have sinuses on my brain
Right.
obviously because I'm feeling very congested. But maybe he would everything wouldn't have
But
tasted like a litter box to him.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that also. I had somebody in the tasting room who she was like, "This tastes like smoke." And I thought because she was thinking the 2020 vintage. I'm like, no, 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 this
Oh
isn't a
yeah.
2020 vintage.
Yeah,
You
there's no
know,
smoke taint here.
there's no smoke. And she's like, well, I was like, well, okay, if you taste it, you taste it. Then she tastes the next one, and she's like, this tastes like smoke too. And she tastes the third one. She's like, this tastes like smoke too. I'm like, uh, uh, okay, okay. And then her husband's like, I think you're still tasting the barbecue.
Well, yeah, because I'm glad he said something because I would have said, if all the wine tastes like smoke, you may be in perimenopause, right? Because that's like a common thing. Like people
Something.
smell smoke
Well,
everywhere.
right. You
These
talked about
phantom
that.
smells. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yes. But
At least the
she
husband was
did.
like,
You still
honey,
have
it's not the
barbecue in your
wine.
mouth. You still have
Yeah,
barbecue in your mouth.
we just ate the burnt ends of a brisket.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Jennifer,
Okay, Colin, get thee
yeah,
to your primary care physician.
yeah, I think so. Mental note.
Hmm.
Okay. I almost missed Sammy here. Sammy
Oh,
Birchfield. Highly disappointed. Beer selection was not typical craft beer. More foo-foo brews than microbrews.
I
I
don't know the
don't know what a foo-foo.
difference.
Yes. No
I mean,
food.
I have friends who would say microbrews are a foo-foo, like, right? That it's a whole subculture of pretentiousness, right? I mean,
But I don't know the difference between foo-foo brews and microbrews.
I think they're the same, and someone's probably insulted him in the past, and he just didn't know, and so you know how sometimes you just don't know, people
No.
making fun of you, Sammy. So sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Foo-foo,
Foo-foo. Uh, Limited space, no flights. If that's true, that's weird. Most breweries
yeah.
have flights. Bartender was unfriendly. Really wish I could give a better review. Go to Colorado and learn what a microbrewery is.
Oh,
Hey, thanks,
Colorado, the
Sammy.
home of Coors. Um, I can I Google foo-foo beer, foo-foo
Yeah. What does foo-foo
craft
beer?
beer? Because
Foo-foo,
maybe I'm just like
foo-foo
not hip.
brews.
Foo brew, foo
Foo.
brewery.
No. More foo-foo. I don't think that's what, where's, is that
Uh,
in Alaska?
no, but please hold. I guess. So when I Googled foo brewery,
Yeah.
and this is of course AI fueled, it brought up all the local
That's what it did for
microbreweries
me too.
here.
It just brought up
So
it just
I
brought up
think
all of
Sammy's
mine.
misunderstanding someone making fun of him and his microbrew habit because Foo Brewing, Foo Brew,
Bruce.
it said Foo Breweries, and then it was every microbrew in the DC area
And I did the
with their
same
phone
thing.
numbers.
Yep. Yep. I did the same thing and got all of my local breweries here in Paso.
Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy, even
Uh,
AI knows that you're just mixing terms.
but go to Colorado. That's his answer or
That's
her answer.
hilarious.
I don't know
I
who.
mean, I can't spend our whole show doing this, but I want to go, hey Siri, is Colorado a hotbed of authentic microbreweries? I mean, dude. Okay.
No, but you
Maybe
can
it
go
is.
to, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Jennifer Bahama visiting from out of town and had a horrible experience at this pretentious brewery
Oh, because it's foo-foo.
because it's foo-foo. Apparently, their beer is too complex for my inferior taste buds. Somebody
Oh,
told her off.
I know. Well, at least she's taken responsibility.
From the dirty looks from uppity locals to the know-it-all bartender, don't waste your time here. Take a walk down the road and visit a brewery with a happy, fun vibe.
Oh, I mean, I don't know anything about it's entirely possible that this place feels pretentious
Pretentious. Could be.
and
Could
that
be.
the people who are 5-star like it that way,
Well,
right? We don't know.
I, now it is a big brewery, so
Yeah.
it is that. But we were there. I didn't feel foo-foo. I went in, we rode our bikes up, so we were wearing like sweatpants and a hoodie. That's not too pretentious at all.
Yeah.
And we got served rather nicely.
But
So
hipster pretension. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, maybe this isn't really for
for
you.
you. Right. Right.
We have $30 burgers and you can
There's
go sit on these uncomfortable stools, right? We serve everything out of a mason
mason
jar.
jar.
That might be
uh,
10 years old. Things are different now. But listen, she and Colin could get together and then
I
maybe
think
she could
so.
explain to Colin, maybe it's you.
Right. And yeah.
Maybe it's your
Uppity
palate.
locals. I can honestly say throughout the
Uppity
entire trip
in Anchorage.
in Anchorage, I don't think there's too much uppityness. Just saying.
I mean, they didn't even make you return your bikes before they closed. How uppity could they be?
All right. So Xavier Orozco. The place is nice. The beer glasses are great. Hate shaker pint craft breweries. So a shaker pint is just the normal pint. I had to look it up.
Like an
So
actual pint. I was going to
just
ask
like an
you.
actual pint that you get at most breweries,
You mean like 16 ounces?
Yeah, like,
Right.
just the normal one. No curve to it, nothing, right? It's just the
Oh,
normal pint glass.
oh, like I have in my cabinet. It almost is
Yes.
like goes this way.
Yes, right.
Oh,
So he doesn't like those.
oh, what does he like?
This place doesn't have that. So obviously they don't have just regular pint glasses. So obviously they are pretentious because they don't just know. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're kidding. But he
I'm
said I
kidding.
hate shaker pint.
So this place is nice. The beer glasses are great. I hate shaker
Oh,
pint craft breweries. This place doesn't have that. So
so this
they,
place has ones that go like this, so it kind of puts the aroma almost like a wine
yes,
glass,
like a
right?
line.
Got it.
Right, right, right.
Oh, well,
Eh,
good,
so all
Xavier.
right.
Good
But
news.
there's a lot not great about it too. For instance, 6 out of 10 taps are IPAs. I mean, come on. Is this all craft beer is? Pretty much.
I think that's a popular complaint.
Yeah. Yeah. That was certainly disappointing. Also, the beer names. Lame.
Oh, they're probably foo-foo.
Yeah. They're foo-foo. They're
Lame.
pretentious foo-foo-ness.
Xavier, is that really a 1 star though?
I know you liked the glasses, you liked the beer.
You liked the beer
Just
that you liked. You just
yeah,
didn't have a lot of choices
choices.
because there was a lot of a beer that you don't like, a beer style you don't like.
But hey, I think
Hmm.
they should at least get 3 stars for having the glasses you want.
Yes. Especially when you really hate
Hate.
the other ones.
I know. And they're
Interesting. I don't know.
tough.
And
It's amazing to have a hatred towards an inanimate object.
I know people do. Well, and I am not a beer connoisseur. I don't really drink beer. As you know, what do I drink?
You drink your margaritas.
That's right. Thank you. Martha Ritas is as I like to
Martharitas.
talk to. But so so I wouldn't know, but someone who knows beer, I would think would know the Anchorage lineup, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they already know that if I don't know if they are Anchorage was IPA heavy?
Right. I would think so. And I don't know. This man hasn't said he drinks a lot of beers, but he
Oh,
has an opinion of the glass. So I'm going to go under the assumption he does. Like you can look up when Mike and I are out and we want to go to a brewery, we look it up on Untapped and find out what they're serving. Like it's not.
is that an app for people who like beer? I
Yes,
ask.
that is the
Sounds so exotic.
Facebook. That is the Facebook of beer drinkers.
I need to
Yes,
create a margarita version of
version of that.
Untapped because
Yes.
I have to go the first time and say, "Tell me more about your sour mix." Although now more margaritas are made with actual lime juice, but for a long time you didn't know when we're gonna get kind of like antifreeze colored.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and so I'd always ask, and then I'd be that girl. And then for years I ordered those dumb skinny margaritas because at least I knew those wouldn't have that.
Right.
Um, I mean, I just don't. I think it's probably too specialized. I probably can't do an app, but that Untapped app sounds cool.
Yeah. So it is. It's very cool. It's got lists of where the places are, so it can tell you what's around you. And then it also tells you what's they're serving. So
Oh,
you can look, they have to pay to have that on there, but a
sure.
lot of them do. But you can look and see literally what's on tap before you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great app.
And
And
do
then
you
you
like
can check in.
IPAs?
I love
Oh,
IPAs.
like squares, like what these people called Foursquare. Is that
Foursquare. I
remember
actually
that?
think it might be have owned by Foursquare at some point. Like
Oh
I think
yeah.
it might have, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then you check in and you can tag your friends so they know what you're drinking. And yeah,
Oh, cool. It's like
yeah.
people who
And of
have, there's
course
a
you get
running app like
badges.
that.
You get
Yeah.
badges for
Oh,
drinking.
gamify drinking beer.
Yeah,
Gamify it.
absolutely. All
Awesome.
right.
So
Well,
Xavier, I think maybe his finger slipped and he meant to do 3 star because seems silly. But
yeah,
you know,
that's a
people
little
do.
upsetting.
It's
Yeah.
either five or
Right,
one.
right. There's no in
I'm
between.
ecstatic and
Or
oh yeah.
whelp.
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 Welp, I have a sinus infection.
Just
Actually, I don't know that he has a sinus infection. That's my disclaimer. I don't want to get in trouble for
yeah.
slander
I just I,
since
I
it's his
just see
first
him
and last name.
I just see him with like what was Deputy Dewdog? Was that his name? Whoa.
Oh,
Like little
yeah,
cartoon
deputy
dude.
dog.
Deputy Dog. All right. Well, we definitely can't stay where there's lame beer names. I mean, honestly, that is what made the craft brewery is they get to name their beers very cool things. So if you're not going to take
Yes.
advantage of that, we're heading on
Yep.
out. We're heading
And
out.
probably Anchorage Brewing Company has figured out that's not effective when a lot of your beer is sold in stores,
Right.
right? Like
Right.
the sillier the name, the more people are like, I don't know
I
what this is.
don't know what that is. Right. All right. Let's see. All right. We're going to go to one of my favorite beers. We did not go to this place because it's in Juneau, and we did not go to Juneau, but
You
Alaskan
couldn't bike
Brewing
that
Company.
far.
Yep.
Alaskan Brewing Company,
Alaskan
a
Brewing
little
Company.
less precise than Anchorage Brewing Company.
That is true. This is located at 5364 Commercial Boulevard in Juneau. 4.8 stars out of 223. And once again, they don't need any overview. They're Alaskan Brewing Company.
Yeah,
Alaskan
very
White.
clear.
They're out there. They are out there.
Can I ask a question? Is
Sure.
it Juneau? Is that how you pronounce it?
Is that not how you pronounce
I
it?
don't know. I think I always thought it was
Juno?
You
Uno?
know, but
You
obviously it's
know.
not.
Come on,
You
you
know,
know.
that's my Southern California upbringing
I don't
that
know.
somehow I grew up thinking was you know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
No, I don't think so. As you said it, I thought, I don't think
See
have had it validated in, not
how
to give my age,
to.
but 50
We are
years,
using
maybe?
Siri a lot today.
No, this
Jay,
is, you know what? This is the
you may
podcast where you not only hear it, you learn.
learn.
We're learning
Okay,
together.
here we go.
Computer assisted learning.
Here we go. Volume is up.
Juno.
Juno.
Juno. See, for 50 years have been, I've only read it, so I don't, I've been
Okay.
saying you know in my head, but it's Juno.
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 So it's not
Hmm.
it's Juno.
It's Juno. Juno. Isn't that so funny that I would have, because why else would I think that J was you, right?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
somewhere.
Juno.
All right, so
Juno.
let's go with the people who agree with me. 5 stars. Although I've
Yeah.
never been there, I just like the beer.
Yeah.
Hector Terran, the one and only. Tourists can get a 15-minute shuttle ride from the downtown location at no cost during hours of operation. Please inquire at the depot. Matt is really cool, and the C Street Brew is recommended with local rhubarb. Rhubarb is
Wow.
big in Alaska. All right.
So foo-foo.
Very foo-foo. Annie McLean. Alaskan Brewery is an awesome spot. My husband and I like different drinks. Him more beer, me more mixed drinks. Alaskan Brewery has both and are very good. We
I
did
would go there
right. We could go there.
together.
We did not try the food, but it looked good coming out. They also have great merch. I also appreciate the company as they were able to point us to the local stores and spots. Okay.
Yeah.
So not only do they have great beer, they've got great merchandise and they support the other locals. Gotta love it. The Interstellar Hobo. Lots of beer choices, tastings for $8 for $8 for 4 ounces. Plenty of souvenirs, but clothes are pricey. Beer in cans, bottles, kegs, nice quiet shop, and easy parking. Apple Cash or Phone Pay or CC or cash. I mean, Interstellar has given us the whole story.
Yeah. Well, they want to be useful and helpful. Maybe there are
I
places around there that you can't use cash or vice
Right,
versa.
right. So Interstellar, kudos to you. You just,
Yes,
those are
useful.
lots of thumbs up. This was a helpful review.
Yeah, helpful 5-star review.
Right. All right. Last 5 star we have is Barb Pars.
Barb
Barb
Pars.
Pars. We saw a sign outside of the public house near the harbor advertising a free shuttle to the tasting room. Highly recommend. Our driver also acted as a tour guide during the drive. If you have the time in Juneau, and now I can't
You
say
know,
it,
Juno. You know,
Juneau,
Juno.
and like beer, hard seltzers, unique sodas, I definitely suggest taking advantage of this opportunity.
Hmm.
They got everything there.
Thanks, Barb.
Okay. We've got shuttles, we've got mixed drinks, we've got soda, beer. What else could you want?
Plus, an informative shuttle driver.
Yeah, who gives you a tour guide as you go through.
He's like,
Okay.
in case you don't know how to pronounce the name of the city.
Juno. Okay. Well, Jolanda Warren has something very important to say. Please don't support the Iditarod.
Oh, is this a 5-star?
No, that's the 1 star.
Oh, oh, so do you think they support the Iditarod or something?
I mean, I think the Iditarod is a pretty big thing in Alaska. And
Yeah. But I
I'm
mean,
I'm pretty
you're a
I'm pretty
dog
animal
lover.
rights. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
have you
animal
heard
rights
anything?
and I don't see anything wrong with the Iditarod. Those dogs get
Okay.
taken care of very, very well.
Yeah.
We we did go to a place that trained Iditarod dogs.
So you supported the
I
Iditarod?
supported the Iditarod. And those dogs, I would live where those dogs lived. I mean,
Yeah.
it was amazing. And then they did a sample Iditarod on gravel. So they showed us how the dogs get hooked up. And then we were on a sled and the dogs took us around a track on the sled. And I did not get any impression that it was a bad thing.
Hmm.
I mean, I get it's really cold out there, but those people bring food for their dogs before they eat. They feed the dogs. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know what that has to do with the
I-
brewery, but
I'll tell you what wasn't on my bingo card talking about the
the idea.
Iditarod today. I don't know that I've talked about that ever in my
Ever,
entire life.
right? Uh, I
Well,
think the
she
only
didn't like
time
it.
the Iditarod came up was when I watched the cartoon Balco. Balto.
Oh,
Balto.
is he a dog in the Iditarod?
He is a dog, but they use the Iditarod because I'm gonna call her little Cindy Lou Who of Balto, because I don't know what her name is, but the little kid, they had the fever and all of that stuff, and the dogs of the Iditarod went through and brought them all of the medicine. And it's a true story, based on a true story. So I don't have an issue with the Iditarod. But then again, I like you said, we don't talk about it frequently, so maybe there's more about it that I don't know.
I'm not gonna Siri it.
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't want to know. If there's something bad about it, I don't want to know.
I
There are
don't want
too
to
many
know.
things to worry about
We're
right now. I can't add to the list.
right. I'm sure that there's, whenever there's an animal involved, there's somebody who is saying it's bad. So maybe it is, but I am pretty much pro animal everything, and I didn't have an
I
issue
just
with
don't
it.
know. I just don't know if a Yelp review or a Google review of a brewery is really the right outlet for
For
your
the Iditarod.
concern.
True. Maybe review the Iditarod.
Yeah. Yeah. Or write
Uh,
more.
yes.
Say, I'm at this brewery and this may not remind you of the Iditarod, but the reason it reminds me
Yeah, right.
is,
Because I was here and these dogs were shoved beer down their throat. And
or they have an Iditarod label, right? Or they
that
donate
might
part
be.
of their sales to something like,
Right.
give
Right.
us some context.
Context. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, we get a little more context with Drew.
True.
Drew has an issue also with wildlife. So Drew
Oh,
Derrick, um, there is apparently, and I don't even know if they're the ones who did it, but there is a picture of a giant fish, and there is a can of Alaskan Brewing hard cider in its mouth. So the mouth is propped open like a pig with an apple.
oh.
And instead of the apple, there's a can of Alaskan Brewing hard cider, right?
So
And
this is like a taxidermied salmon.
I don't know. The picture
Oh,
just is the fish, the beer, and it reads, uh, "Oh, good, more fish abuse." I don't get it. I don't know. But Drew has an issue with it, saying any company that promotes this kind of advertising shouldn't get your business.
oh my goodness. So, back to back animal concern, but the headline of his review was, "Oh, good, more animal abuse."
No, so the picture he has a screenshot of the image,
And
but
the image says it?
it doesn't even say if Alaskan, because to me it doesn't make sense for Alaskan Brewing to post this. To me, it sounds like it's a negative against Alaska. The picture is a negative. So the image is the fish, mouth
Uh-huh.
open, and the can of Alaskan Brewing hard cider in it.
Yeah.
Okay, in the mouth. Then the text overlay on the picture says, "Oh, good, more fish abuse." So that makes me think the person who posted that thinks that Alaskan Brewing hard cider is abusive to the fish.
So this guy pulled a post and added it to his review.
Review and just said any company that promotes this kind of advertising shouldn't get your business.
I mean, I can't Google again, but I'm so curious about, is this like part of their ad campaign? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense because it makes it almost sound
More
like it's bad.
context,
Yeah.
Drew.
Let's see. Fish.
Hey, everybody. Isn't this
We are
fun? Well, let me
just
tell you something. I have both my phones on. I have a work phone and I have a me phone, and I have them both on Do Not Disturb, so we're not disturbed while we're
but
recording.
we're
So I'm
Googling
only picking
everything.
up my work phone because work is for some reason texting me on my personal phone right now. Um, Alaska Brewing.
So it doesn't make
Are you gonna
sense.
Brewing
It does not
Company
make sense.
fish abuse?
I think that Alaskan Bruin has a lot of images of trout on their can because there's
Right, it's
trout.
Alaska.
Yeah.
I don't see any. I don't know. This person might be mentally ill. Again, I'm just speculating. This
I'm
is
not,
not
I
slander.
do not play a doctor on the podcast, or I
Um,
play a doctor on the podcast. I am not truly a doctor.
because that's an
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I just
That could
don't
all for all we know
understand it.
that's an AI. We don't know what that
Yeah.
is,
Right.
where it
Right.
came from. But no, doesn't seem to be any Alaska Brewing Company ads with
Yeah.
maybe there are and I just missed
I
it.
don't
But
know.
hmm,
Well,
interesting. AI says we don't know what you're talking about.
AI says, Drew, give us more context. All right. We're going to go
Oh,
to,
wait a
oh,
second though.
did you
Sorry.
find it? Go ahead. What?
But guess what I found? AI is like, we don't know anything about this, but the company has faced criticism from animal rights organizations regarding its sponsorship of the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race. So
Oh,
that's the context for that lady's
okay.
post. Um, there is no context for Drew's post, but that's
So I
hilarious.
guess then that the Iditarod is viewed as something non-humane.
By some, I mean, I don't know. Animal rights organizations. They say
You,
PETA doesn't like it
of
and
PETA
goes after
doesn't like
Alaska Brewing
anything.
Company. I know. Um, Allegations are animal cruelty.
The
There's
Iditarod
some
is viewed as
details.
cruel by critics.
Yeah.
due to the concerns over dog safety, including injuries, illness, and death.
Yeah. And dog exhaustion. I had no idea. Listen, guys, this is a podcast you come to learn about
Learn about
all
the Iditarod.
current events.
Yes, about the Iditarod. The current events? Oh, did I say
That's
that?
what I
Sorry.
said. Current events.
Current events. Oh, there's also been some drug scandals. Woo!
For Alaska Brewing Company?
No, for
For
the
Iditarod.
Iditarod.
Oh, like the dogs are on steroids?
Steroids.
Oh my gosh. Who knew?
I tell you.
You know who knew? Juno.
Juno. All right. Patrick
Oh,
Klein. We're going to move away from the Iditarod here.
sorry.
Patrick has some other opinions.
Non-animal concerns.
Non-animal concerns. Closed out with one server because of a shift change. I ordered one beer and one meal, and the next server never followed up with us. Also, the smoked salmon looks and tastes like it's boiled, not smoked. Definitely catering to the masses, not really a legit brewery. Oregon and Washington do a much better job.
Hey, dude, you should check out Colorado.
Colorado. Dude.
I do have a beef with that. I don't like and I understand why, and I was a server for a long time and now I work with the food and beverage organization. I understand why they transfer or they make you close out your tab before
Mm,
someone leaves, but I don't like it as a practice. Because why should the customer be inconvenienced
convenienced.
by
Right.
your shift schedule? And you could just earmark that tip for the person. Like there are ways
Right.
to do it. You don't, I guess since you have to transfer the tab to keep it open, like in toast and things like that. But
Mhm.
it's so when someone says, "Hey, can you close out?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed that I'm going to have to
Close
interrupt what
out.
I'm doing. Well, I just got my food,
Right.
right? Pull out my credit card, do all this stuff, and then calculate a tip for you when we're
Right.
not even done."
Done. And I probably am buying something else or having another beer or
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, I get
Or
it.
like in this case, I still want someone to deliver the food and check on me.
Right. Right. I
So
agree with that
anyway,
one. I do agree with that one.
so I
So
don't blame him for being irritated, especially if it led to them not getting further service.
service. All right.
I don't know about the salmon.
The salmon
I
we
can't
I
say.
can't talk about boiled or
I need a
smoked
picture. Send me a
yes.
picture.
Send me the picture. And yeah, and we do Oregon and Washington and Colorado. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
right.
let
There are
everybody
other
know that.
places. There, I bet Wisconsin probably has a good.
Wisco. Wisco,
Mm-hmm.
baby. All right. Gene Rennick. Oh, so disappointed. There is no big mountain to be had. That was a six E's, licious brew. Then all caps. Seriously, taps rotate. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all capital because I was screaming at the screen. That was me
Oh,
screaming at the screen.
oh,
So
oh,
that was
oh.
her thing. Gene Rennick, or his thing. Oh, so disappointed there is no big mountain to be had. That was delicious brew. Here's my argument back. Okay. A, don't leave a 1-star review because a beer isn't there. That's the whole thing about craft brewery is that the taps are supposed to change. Okay. So if you really liked Big Mountain, then it gets a 5-star review that, oh, I'm sad there's no Beer Mountain. And hey, maybe they'll bring Beer Mountain back. Or just talk to them and say, hey, when's Beer Mountain coming back? That was really good, right? Don't give a 1-star review because the beer you really liked changed out. That's what craft brew is. In fact, that's one of my biggest complaints about a brewery we have here. The beer is really, really good, but they don't change the taps enough. So as a local, this is your 500th check-in of this beer. Like you can't complain that you can't give a 1-star review because a beer is sold out.
So I misunderstood and thought he was complaining about the view.
Oh no. I'm yeah, because he's saying that was a delicious brew. So yeah. It's a
So I thought the 1 star was because he's like, oh my gosh, and they don't have any mountains.
they
There's no
don't
mountain to be seen. No big mountain.
I'm in Alaska and there's no mountain.
No
How
big mountain
dare
to be seen from here.
they? Yes. So that one, Gene, no. Just you don't give a 1-star review because your favorite beer is out. They'll
Yeah,
make it again if
Gene.
it's that popular. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Decompress.
As a beer drinker,
That enraged me.
Yes. And I'm here thinking, because people have complained about
That
the
is
view
true.
before. I was like, yeah, 1 star, bad view.
Yep.
One
Yep.
star, it rained. One
We have a
star,
place.
someone's dog was running around.
We have a place in town that is just outdoors. And so they did on social media due to the weather, because it's just been pouring buckets, right? We're closed today. And I am sure somebody went and was like, they say they're open.
They were
I would have
closed for the
sat outside.
rain.
I would have sat outside. What are they talking about?
So it's really raining there right now?
At the moment, no, but it's been raining for 3 days straight,
Oh my
like really,
gosh.
really hard. Yeah.
Wow.
And wind, woo, all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't put my signs out yesterday, um, because the wind just kept taking them. And Monday, I couldn't put the signs out because the wind would just take them. And plus, it was torrential downpour on Monday. But yeah, it's winter.
Yeah,
That's our winter.
it is winter. Yeah.
Yes.
We might get more snow this weekend,
I
but
know.
there's controversy about what's really going to happen. The last one was pretty bad. I
Was it?
mean,
Yeah.
it,
And everybody bought out all the milk and eggs.
it always happens, as you know, even in New Jersey, right?
Yes.
But they the ice still the snow and ice is still not cleared, even though we've had several days at 50 degrees. I mean, it's
Uh,
better, but there are still some mountains of ice in places. And if we get more, that's
more.
just going
It's
to
going to be
be
more dangerous.
terrible.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, we're not going to support the Iditarod. We're in Alaska, so we can't go tasting in Oregon or Washington.
No.
So we're going to go to Girdwood Brewing Company,
Now, I hope they have a
2700.
description.
Me too, because that could be dangerous.
Yeah.
2700 Ilesko Highway in Girdwood, 4.7 stars with 560 reviews. This is their story. Enjoyed local brews and epic views of the Chugach Mountains at
Gene, you should have come
Girdwood.
here.
Should have gone there at Girdwood Brewing Company. We have a beautiful timber framed tap room adorned with local art and ski relics, and an awesome beer garden with fire pits and plenty of seating. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. from Memorial Day to Labor Day. We offer up we offer up 4 core beers and a series of rotating taps.
Amazing.
Root beer, cold brew coffee, and kombucha are available. And those looking for an alcohol free beverage, we got you. Tasters and 12-ounce pours are available to drink in the tap room. If you are looking for a beer to go, we have 4 packs of 16-ounce cans with labels designed by Alaskan artists for sale in the tap room only. Food trucks are on site every day, and we have cool merch for you. That
Brilliant.
tells you absolutely everything you need to know
Before you drive to Girdwood.
before you drive to Girdwood. Okay. So Sand Dip, Hodkasa. This is a very good place to visit in town. We tried the tasting, loved some of the flavor. Definitely must visit. There are food trucks you can bring food in. Okay. Avery Hallbrook, in a beautiful spot. I love the area and the outdoor seating availability. Very dog friendly, and there is a small trail in the back. The food trucks have such good food, and I love the clothing and accessories they have in the building. They also have stickers and other cool things. Drinks are good from what I've heard, and camper RV parking. She hasn't even tasted the beer and thinks it's an awesome place.
Because
Just,
that's a great destination with
yeah,
lots of options, right? Sounds
yeah,
lovely.
yep. All right. Victor B. Loved the après ski vibe. Great beers to be enjoyed inside, outside in the sun, or under a tent by a small fire pit. It's all good. Also, like the 2 food truck options. Lots of swag to buy as well. But he did say to butt as well. But I'm pretty sure he
Mm-hmm.
meant to buy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the last 5 star is Goddess in Seattle. I had to put Goddess in Seattle in there because the dude before was like, you got to go to Washington.
She's
Goddess in
like,
Seattle.
hey, Gene, I've been to Washington and Oregon, and
And, and I'm telling you, this place rocks here. Great beer selection, lots of seating, good food, must visit on your trip down or up the most beautiful highway drive ever. So, Patrick, Goddess in Seattle is telling you 2 figures.
Well, he should have come over here. He was in the wrong place over at
Oh,
Alaska
that's true.
Brewing
Maybe he should
Company.
have come here
He
instead.
really
True.
should have come here.
True. True. All right. So we've got ski vibes. We've got RV parking. All good. Scott doesn't think so.
Oh no, Scott.
Scott Glasser. Worst customer service ever. We love craft breweries, and it's sad when a lack of customer service outweighs WAYS. The beer.
We're so petty. Scott.
If you're going to complain
You're right.
about stupid things, and if they want to sit and talk to each other rather than understand the customer is paying the tab, then get another line of work. To the owners, clean house, starting with the guy working, in quotes, July 11th. I'm sure you already know which one. Caustic.
So maybe the person was a jerk.
Okay. Well,
They respond.
owner's response.
Yay! We haven't had one of those today.
I know. It's been so long.
I know.
Okay. Hi, Scott. I truly do apologize for your experience, as customer service is so important to us. When you walk into Girdwood Brewing Company, you should be treated as though you are walking into one of our personal homes. We will promptly address this, and I hope you give us another shot. Our staff are typically polite and professional. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I bet you someone got in trouble.
It does sound like somebody. It does sound like working guy on July 11th got a talking
Probably
to.
doesn't work there anymore.
Probably not. All right. Now this one. Okay. This is a back and forth, so I love it. Okay. It's a little long, and I was going to cut it out, but every time I tried to cut something out, I was like, but no, that's kind of okay. So this is E. Burton Coley.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what TL semicolon DR is. I don't know what that
It's too
means.
long. Didn't read.
Oh, Jesus, you know all of these things.
I'm cool. I'm
Wow.
up on the cool stuff.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right.
Woo! Good, because I don't know anything about beer or Alaska or the Iditarod.
All right. So too long, didn't read. So why are you saying anything? Okay. But he said, editing my review since I can't reply to the co-founder. I figured I'd expound on it. So TLDR, this place is like an airport bar. Okay, for a beer, then rightfully forgotten forever. Then he says, original. And I just want to punch this man. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. I travel for work and have been in breweries around the US and around the world. This is, without question, the worst. The beer is inauthentic, unauthentic, with no ties to an incredible place, a time, or local ingredients. The brewery is cookie cutter. The clientele look like folks you would find at a REI clearance sale. Now he's picking on the clients. Complete with jeans pulled over, unnecessary rubber boots, and the most expensive and unnecessary Patagonia jackets keeping them warm. If you want a yuppie beer at a place made by yuppies for yuppies with no tie to Alaska, this place is for you. As for me, I'll look elsewhere.
Okay, first of all, it is inauthentic. That's
Is
correct.
it? Okay.
But second, who even uses yuppie anymore?
3 times. Made by
Yeah.
yuppies for yuppies. Yuppie beer. Yeah. Well,
Interesting.
we have an owner response. And this is what I'm saying. It's pretty long, but I didn't know where to cut
So
it.
that's why the guy said TLDR. He's basically saying, I couldn't do it again, but here's what I have to say. Here's my response to
Here's
your
my response,
long
even though I'm
response.
not reading your long response. Okay. So owner response, Eddie B. Money Hat, which is, I am sorry you did not enjoy our brewery. Since you took the time to provide us with feedback, I'll take the time to respond. I sincerely apologize that I personally could not give you a tour as we designed our brewery. I'm sorry, my mouse went up. As we designed our brewery to complement our unique mountain community. Our ski wall in the entryway is a hall of legends. Each has a story. The timbers are Sitka spruce from just outside of Seward. The outdoor benches are yellow cedar driftwood salvaged off of Gore Point. Both the timbers and benches were built by Precision Timberworks. They are some of the finest craftsmen in Alaska, not yuppies, more like Vikings. The building was built by fishermen during a bad season 2 years ago, not yuppies, hardworking commercial fishermen happy to have work. The beer garden was designed and built by my wife and me, not yuppies. We fish, hunt, and listen to old school country music. The fire pit, designed by my wife and Big Ass Fish Company, reflects the ocean, which is a huge part of our community. We have two retired chairlifts from Alaska, both with amazing stories. I can go on and on about the brewery design as we build something special that our entire community can be proud of. I was going to cut it there, but then in regards to our clientele, we have every walk of life, business people attending conferences, retired travelers, skiers, sport fishers, and yes, local Girdwoodians dressed for unpredictable weather. Locals and tourists alike come to Girdwood to have fun in the wilderness, and this requires the appropriate clothing. We want everyone to feel comfortable in our brewery. An inauthentic haven for yuppies was definitely not our goal. I was going to quit it then, but our beer is authentic, tasty, and progressive. Our brewers, co-founders, hardcore snow machine skiers, not yuppies, quit their mechanical engineering jobs to follow their dream. They have done a great job and are receiving recognition for their hard work. No woman, no cryo. That's actually a pretty funny name. Um, See, this is what craft beer is about. They get to make names like this.
Yeah.
Is an award-winning any New England IPA and was the first cryo hopped beer brewed in Alaska. That's a freaking big deal. Hippie Speedball is a stout brewed with locally roasted coffee beans. We released a bourbon barrel aged beer. On tap soon will be our widely popular sour dysfunctional, a rhubarb Hefeweizen, Rue Hefner. That's hysterical. And a Saison salmon slayer. If the salmon berries deliver this year, look for a new twist on the Saison. I hope the next time you come in, one of these appeals to you.
Amazing. Now read that guy's TLDR sentence
Okay.
because basically this is the dismissal that
Right.
he gave for
Okay.
such a thoughtful response.
So he did TLDR. This place is like an airport bar, okay for a beer, then rightfully forgotten. Okay. Then he does go back.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Now okay. Then he does go back. I stand by the original, and it's thoroughly evidenced by the response from your co founder. They misunderstood the concept of authenticity. Beer is about time, a place, and the people around you. Great beer and great brewery should tie you to all of those. For example, I'm from Wisconsin, and if I moved to Amarillo, Texas, built a nice building with local craftsmen and local supplies, and started brewing average beer with no local ties, I'm not authentic. I'm not anything authentic. I'm certainly not Texan.
what? That's not even what they're doing, dude.
Paradoxically, perhaps the fragment of authenticity comes from the very concept, considering much of the surrounding area is just rich outsiders buying a piece of Alaska and trying to masquerade as Alaskans. This is dead on match. You authentically nailed it. There's just
So so he thinks they're like carpetbaggers, like they're people from the lower 48 who moved to Alaska and are like making like a brewery that looks Alaskan, but since they're not from Alaska, he
it
thinks
can't be
they can't be authentic.
can't be authentic.
I
Yep.
mean, most of the people there aren't from Alaska. Like people are imported for work.
Well, the original people from
Well, the
Alaska
original,
are
they're not running breweries.
they're not running breweries.
I mean,
Yeah,
they might be actually. I don't know. Possibly.
right.
I bet you some people,
But
some Native Alaskans are
are
some
yeah.
Native people, but I
Uh,
mean,
pretty
most
much
people are
nobody
brought
is.
there for
Yeah,
work and for oil and for all these different
right.
things that they
Yep.
do.
Yep. He's just
Wow.
he if I'm from Wisconsin and I go to Texas, I sure am not Texan.
Speaking of pretentious, right?
Yes, you got it.
There's only one way to do things.
his,
yes,
yep,
his way.
yep. And,
Whatever his
he
name
has
is.
traveled extensively the US and around the world. So he knows authentic Alaskan. He does.
Well, listen, I don't know what to say. I actually think this was a useful review because the owner's response painted such a picture
Picture,
of
right?
what they're doing and how deliberate they've been,
Mhm.
right? And defended
Their
their
choices,
customers,
right? And right? You're putting down customers, dude.
what they're wearing
What they're
in
wearing,
Alaska.
right? Yes.
He
All
stands
right.
by it.
He stands by it. Tim Gurnett, if you're reading this, then you surely need my help. Listen carefully. Go to a liquor store, buy some Denali Brewing Co. beer, single engine red, ideally. Find a good lookout along the Seward Highway and enjoy. You're welcome.
So I wonder if locally there's like, I'm just curious, like if there is a resentment of Girdwood. Like, is it like a Johnny come lately, right? Like a newer, they're doing a
I don't know.
lot. They're doing a lot to make it a fun place to go, and people who are either NIMBY or who, some people don't like success sometimes.
Right.
It's
But
that
it
whole
seems
like the
to me
Australian
by the
tall poppy syndrome,
it
right?
seems to me by the 5 stars, the locals love it. Those are all locals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's the people who are visiting that are like having an issue.
Who are visiting and are like gauging what's authentic for
Right.
them.
Right.
I don't know. This seems like a Disneyland brewery with Patagonia
Patagonian.
jackets. I
How
want
dare
something,
people wear Patagonia
I
in
know, something grittier.
yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
sit by the side of the road with a can of beer from the liquor store because
Single
that's
engine red,
what.
ideally.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
for. Denali is
So
the only
only
brewery that
brew.
I consider authentic.
Yes. And so the owner responded to that too.
Oh,
Tim Gurnett. Well, we love Denali Brewing Co. Some context and feedback actually would be appreciated. There you
yeah,
go.
like yeah. What is it, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And we have uh I'm gonna scroll through and see.
That was a way of saying this is an unhelpful 1-star review. You didn't give
Yeah.
anyone any information.
Information. Yep. So Jake Harper has an issue too. If you're a hipster who thinks PBR is a good beer and you have a day to waste being disappointed, then this is the place for you. First of all, I don't think any hipster is drinking PBR. Um, and like, I like
I mean,
he's
there was a
comparing
resurgence of PBR. There are people who like it's like liking
just
dive
the
bars,
in thing.
ironically,
Dive bar. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking PBR, like buying
Yeah.
PBR shirts. It was trendy, but interesting.
Right.
So
And
he's
so
saying that they have like their beer isn't good.
he's saying that, yeah, if you think PBR is a good beer, then this is for you.
Okay.
Otherwise, don't waste your time.
Uh-huh. This sounds like it sounds like there's a theme here with people feeling like it's phony place.
Yeah, there
The
is kind of,
yuppie, using
yep,
yuppie instead of hipster,
hippies are,
right? Like
yeah,
they're all the same kind of label.
yeah, was, yeah. I don't know. I think it sounds
I mean,
pretty
I don't
cool to
know.
me. Sounds pretty cool to
Yeah,
me.
I think it'd be fun,
Um,
but you'd have to go there to see, and that's why we're creating this travel log for people.
yes, absolutely.
They
So
got to drive all the way to Girdwood.
when people go, let us know.
Yeah.
So the owner's response is, we have dedicated a lot of time and energy designing and building a cool environment inside and outside, as well as some fun merchandise. If that makes us hipsters, so be it.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay. And
Excellent.
then additionally, our brewers have focused on creating new and exciting beers with fresh ingredients. A mosaic cryo, hopped New England style IPA, a rhubarb infused Hefeweizen, and locally roasted coffee stout. If you think that's, if you're confusing that with PBR, oh well.
I mean, listen, Hefeweizen doesn't taste like PBR.
No,
I mean, there's
no,
nothing about it.
no. All right. We are going to end with Nick Bird, BYRD. He just did 1 star, no text.
Oh,
1 star. That's it.
unhelpful.
Owner responds, ouch, Nick. Think you can provide us with some feedback? That would be helpful.
I love this owner. This is awesome.
Right?
That's great.
Mic drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch. Just
Excellent.
one star. You want to give me some
Yeah.
information?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helpful, please be.
Yeah. So that is our brewery tour
Very
of
fun.
Alaska.
And no pizza.
No pizza.
Shocked.
There, however, I did have one more brewery, so there are
Yes.
loads of breweries, so we can do a second tour of breweries if you would like, or we can move
Sure.
on to
And then I'll
someplace
I'll I'll
else.
bone up. I'm gonna look up this Girdwood Brewing Company and see.
Yeah,
I mean, actually, no, I don't. I think the owner's responses are enough.
I just think that's hysterical. Hey, ouch, Nick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked
Ouch,
it.
Nick.
I liked it.
What was it?
But yeah, so that is our brewery tour. I'm going to say I did not have any disappointments in any of the breweries that we went to while we were riding around.
I mean,
I,
here's the thing, and it's like the winery reviews. I mean, a bad day at a winery is still a good day. Like they say, a bad
right,
day fishing.
right.
I mean, going to some breweries that sound like they try to create a good experience and, are making that extra effort, and you're like,
Mm,
oh,
nah,
I
yep.
I mean,
I
just you're
personally
looking to
think it
have a
would be
bad
cool.
time.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to see ski lifts
Very
in
cool. Like
a
a little
thing. And if they've
museum.
got story, there's probably something that tells you why did somebody die on there?
Yeah.
Like, what's the
Right.
story? What's the story? You
Yeah.
know?
As you're
Yeah,
walking around sipping your beer
sipping
and
your beer. So you're walking
yeah.
around and you're getting to see something and learn a little bit and drink beer. What's wrong with
They
that?
basically made it a destination. They have a variety of beverages.
Mhm.
They have all these things happening. They have merch. And um they're making it so you don't have to feel like, oh man, I went to Alaska. I should have seen something Alaskan and I went to a brewery. Like, oh, you get to see Alaskan stuff and
Stuff.
learn at
Right.
the same time that you're at
As
a brewery.
right. Because honestly, it's kind of I've been to breweries where all they do is have the metal stools without the back on
Yes.
the high top, right? And you sit there and you have to lean forward and there's nothing to do but to drink your beer, play on your phone, or there's nothing to do.
I mean, they have
That's
cornhole.
everything. Everything.
Yeah.
I'd be happy there.
A fire pit. You can be indoors. You can be under a tent. You can be,
And no mention of the
outdoors.
Iditarod there. Like what? Come on.
Well, we don't know that. I just hope those other folks don't show up there.
I tell you. All right. Well, Martha, that is another one-star brewery review.
Yes, yes. Excellent.
And you stay warm. I'll try to stay dry
Oh gosh.
until next month.